Alright, welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day. So, recently, Merlin released. We know that. That's currently the banner out. With it, again, not really a, like, 10 out of 10, top 10 broken god tier, literally obliterating the entire meta unit. There's some problems, but today I'm going to talk about it, share it with you, give you the good and the bad with this banner, and what you should know before going into the festival. Again, to say, should you summon? Remember, you don't have to take my opinion on it. I'm just telling you what I think and what the best course of action is with this unit, okay? Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's have some fun. So again, with this unit, right? With every unit, I give it to you kind of blatantly, okay? This will not return for how long? You can say 4 or 5 months, okay? Diane took 7 months to make it back into the game. I don't think this will return anytime soon. The earliest it can return is on the New Year Fez in the coin shop, because during a light or dark Fez, if that Fez is one, every single unit is apparently returning. That's how they handled it before. But they don't have to do that, okay? They don't have to. They can do it anything they want. So keep in mind, if you do skip this, if you decide, you know what, I hate this unit, she sucks right now, she could get buffed later on. In the future, she could get a broken relic. Next unit could be so broken that supports her so well. Things change, okay? People want to always say, like, hey, you said Queen Diane at her first launch, she wasn't the best. Now she's the best. Well, Tarmiel released. Things changed, right? And again, I also said that if you wanted to summon for Queen Diane, go for it. Just Slime was right there. Different things happen where if you want to save your gems, you have to skip a certain unit. And again, this is also a very similar case. For this, ReZero released, right? And ReZero kind of ruined a lot of people's chances at this unit because they don't have gems right now, right? And trying to acquire 900 while this banner is out on global is not the greatest because there's Ragnarok up and coming. There's a massive festival happening in November and an even bigger festival happening in December. So many things are back to back that if you do decide to summon on this, you are screwing yourself up for the future. Keep that in mind. But again, onto the banner, right? This banner is juicy. I don't know what people are saying. They're saying like it's a crap banner. If you summon on these units, you're definitely not free to play. Like some of these units were back to back and I personally had to skip some of them. But with it, there's Merlin, okay? Good unit, on rate up, that's fine. They're all on rate up. This is not a real rate up, it's fake. So it's fine. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. She's finally returning. This is like a chance for you to finally get her if you don't have her. Merlin also, a lot of people kind of want more dupes for the unknown team that exists. With this, we have, again, Fez Gother. Picking that up is pretty good. Esquire, pretty turd. He's been here many times. Green Arthur, if you don't have that, it's really a decent pickup for PvE. Excalibur Arthur, really damn good. Again, collection purposes. Insanely busted, still annoying unit. Meliodas really damn good for the bird, keep that in mind. We then have this Merlin, again, just collection purposes. We have Green Sariel for Grace, get that 6/6. We have, again, over here, Scotty. That's damn good for almost everything. She's just useful everywhere, even in PvP. You have this over here, which is useful for Knighthood Boss. This is, again, for the Deer. This is for the Grace, insane. This, you got me there. This, good for Deer, Bird, everything also. All of them have a purpose and all of them really design a good banner, but that's the good with it, right? That the banner's so juicy that it's worth the summon. So up to you. If you want these units, that's, again, obviously described as bait, but it's a really damn good banner. That's really what's pushing people to the edge to go and summon. It's just that Merlin herself isn't the star of the show because she really isn't broken, insane, must-have festival unit. She's just all right. Now, why am I saying that? I'll show you why right now. So with this unit, okay, the passive sounds beautiful. All of it sounds beautiful. But with this unit, it's not like Estarossa. Estarossa has a passive, and with that passive, you would apply darkness to a unit. And with those debuffs, yes, those, darkness debuffs, they actually are great. So you can cleanse them off. That's the first thing, okay? And while you're stacking those, even if you just stack 2, you're still getting amplified damage. Apparently with this, you're not. It says for every element, effect increases all stats by 7%. But apparently, only element is this. The original elements you're applying aren't counting towards her buff. So, it says right here, right? So let me just show it to you, right? Before allies activate skills against enemies with element, for 3 turns, apply the element effect on the enemy. When there are 4 element effects on the enemy, remove the apply skill activation and apply element debuff. Yeah? So, you require the element debuff in order to get the 7% boost, which will get 7 with 7/7. That'll be 21%. So apparently, I think that's how it works, where you don't actually get amplified, right? If you look at a character like Estarossa, if I can go and like search that right now, Estarossa. Come on, Esta, come on. That's great. I literally hit Y instead of C. With Estarossa over here, right? I'm off today, boys. I'm off today. I don't know what's happening. Come on. Here we go. Again, it says right here clearly, If an ally of a demon or commandment and inflicts damage on an enemy, applies darkness on the target if the target has 4 or more, I'm guessing. 4 or darkness. Okay. Additionally, applies encroach for 1 turn, increases allies' basic stat for 5% or by 5% for every darkness. Okay. And encroach effect on the enemy up to 10 times. Okay. So what that means is you're going to continuously get the buff just by having 1 darkness is a 5%. With this one, it only occurs when you actually get the effects fully on. So that's after turn 2, right? Because you have to apply 4 effects for the debuff to actually be there. Yes? Again, that's not really the best. With cleanse also, if, you know, Goddess team makes a comeback, you're kind of screwed. And with like Reinhard teams running rampant, you're also screwed. And with demon teams running rampant, you're even more screwed. So it's just like this team really isn't going to prosper with this unit. Like, again, this is not me saying it, but a lot of people that I talk to are saying that it's better to not use this unit and try the other original Merlin team, because it's just, that's blue. Again, you're having greens. That gets the attack disable like that snap right off the bat. With this, it doesn't happen for 2 turns. She can get one shot if that does happen. So it's just, the unit's kind of all over the place. Again, her attacks are insane. Her skills are not that bad. It's just, she doesn't shine right now. Again, later in the future, something could drop that makes her even better and even more insane. But right now, it's just in the current state of PvP, she didn't release the best time to exist. When bond teams are back again, they kind of sometimes out CC depending on whatever happens. Again, her CC is high, which is again another plus, but that's currently where the state of the game is, that she can't, you know, 10 out of 10 prosper. Yeah? But again, just remember, if you do decide to skip, you will be probably missing out on a unit for a very long time. That is still a fact. The thing is that I recommend, and this is what I'm going to do, I have to wait. I'm a free-to-play too. I'm suffering with you. I'm going to have to wait to the end of the banner, see what's next. It's going to be Halloween, which majority of free-to-plays don't summon for, unless they're, you know, waifu collectors, then go for it. But at the, you know, Halloween point, we'll kind of have an idea. If that Halloween unit helps Merlin in some way, maybe that's that's the play. If the Ragnarok unit, we'll also see if that helps Merlin, then you kind of understand what their plan was to make 2 units a must summon. Again, we don't know what happens at the end of the month also. It could be a collab. They could say, screw it. KOF just launched the game. They do a KOF rerun again. They could do anything. So it would be worth it to just keep an eye on what's next. I doubt that it's a collab. I'm just saying anything can happen. It, again, could be Ragnarok. It could be something big. Just keep an eye out. And then with, again, November, there's so many other things to look forward to. Yes? With it, that's currently my opinion. Again, for me, everyone's going to ask, what are you going to do? Are you going to summon? I want to summon. I am missing majority of these units and getting dupes for like 1, 2, 3, 4. I already have that 6/6, but still. Getting this for the first time, getting this for the first time is great. This also for the first time. This, where is it? This also for the first time. This is like a dream banner for me, but I know it's probably screwing me up for something. I have to check what's next. So I will wait. That's my plan. I will update you later on if I decide to summon, because that's the right thing to do. So, again, damn good, you know, costumes, and we're not getting, you know, the actual unit being broken. It's kind of sad, but that's currently my opinion. You let me know down below what you think. I do believe in the future she should get better, but just right now at launch, she isn't like destroying the meta where she needs to be acquired. Like Estarossa was damn good. He genuinely was. If you run Demon Team, it was it's a must-have to make Demon Team anything. That has to exist. Hence, I told you, if you want Demon Team, you go and summon. If not, you wait. So with this, you don't need her to break Unknown Team. Unknown Team is already damn good. You can still rely on Blue Merlin if you have her, and just use that. Again, I'll later on bring a video to you comparing all of them and seeing which the best unit is. But for now, that's my opinion. Okay? Thank you for watching. Peace out and enjoy. Hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully you learned something. That's been it for me. I'll see you in the next one. That's the Should You Summon for Merlin. Good and bad with the banner.